Subscribe, follow, like, share. Last Bell Boxing. These guys give you all the exclusives. And next time I get my fight date, it's going to be exclusive on here as well. So make sure you give them all a follow.
Hello and welcome to Last Bell Boxing. Joined this evening by Brett. Good evening, Brett.
Good evening, mate.
World champion trainer Daz Medcalf. How you going, Daz?
I'm all right, mate. Thank you.
I'll let you dine out on that for a little bit longer, Daz. And all the way from Brighton, Sean. How you going, Sean?
Evening, mate. All good, thank you.
Good to hear, good to hear. So, topic of today's video is Tyson Fury and what we think he's going to do next. So many U-turns with this one. Retired, not retired. Putting out a date in April 2026 where he's going to fight Usyk. So, be interesting to hear your thoughts on this one. So, Brett, as I know you're a massive fan, I'll come to you first. So, give us your thoughts on where you think Tyson Fury is at the minute, Brett, and who, you know, where's he going next?
Are you going to be able to be unbiased on this one?
I'm always unbiased, sitting in the chair. Yeah.
Okay. I won't question that, Gaffer. Yeah. So with this one, look, I'll keep it more professional than banter because I want to see Fury back in the ring.
Yeah.
As much as I give him a hard time about retiring, not retiring, doing pads with his dad in the woods, and everyone's gone, oh, he's back, and there's 7 Netflix cameras around him filming his new series, but we all play into the narrative he's back. But I tell you what, he lives in the gym. He lives in the gym, right? So he can come back if he wants to come back, but there's got to be a turning point where we say, right, stop holding out Turkey for the biggest bag, because he'll pay it, Tyson. He'll pay it. So, do you want to come back? Stop playing with us. Do you want to come back? Because if you want to come back, we'll be open arms. He's still, one of the biggest stars, British boxing stars that we've ever produced. He's a massive name across the world now, and he can fight. Like again, I give him a hard time, but he put up a good performance against Usyk. And when you look at if you're talking about does he fight AJ? AJ's been out the ring over a year. Yeah. And Tyson Fury's last performance was a valiant effort against the man that's beat everybody. And some would say that they think he potentially did enough in that last fight. So, where he goes next, I just want to see him in the ring. I don't think with his name and his stature, though, I don't think he can have a run over. I don't. I think he's still alive. I think there's not many questions about him. We need to see him in with a big name, and obviously that name that we all want is Andy Joshua.
37 though, Brett. So Father Time's coming sooner or later, right? So you need, no more games.
I mean, look, he's in those Usyk fights, though. I know he got caught in the first one, but is it fair to say he still looks fresh enough? And I know he's had the miles on the clock with the Deontay Wilder fights, and there's been some heavy shots he took in those, and then there's been some wars with Usyk. But I feel like, if you were to put your hand on your heart now and said Fury versus Parker, I would imagine that most of us would say Fury, but maybe they won't. Maybe people say Parker, but you'd still say he beats him. I mean, the only one you don't say he beats on current version, what we last saw out, the only one you say he doesn't beat is the man that he can't beat. And he beats everybody else in the division right now. And that pains me to say as an AJ fan. I just don't like AJ's the way AJ's moving. And Tyson is literally in the gym every day. Starts the day with his 5-mile run. And then he's doing 2 sessions a day. So if he wants to come back, he could come back. He's just playing too many games with us. And that's what ultimately pisses me off.
Yeah. Okay. Sean, coming to you next. Same question to you. Where do you think he's at and where do you think he goes next?
Yeah, I'm not so sure he does come back, to be honest. I think he seems the happiest he's been outside of boxing. I think he almost likes to tease and sort of give people the impression he's going to come back at the drop of a hat. But I generally wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him in the ring again. I think in truth the Usyk defeats have really deflated his ego. I think now he's actually experienced a loss. I think in his mind he hasn't, of course, but I don't think we'll see him in the ring again. If we do, we'll obviously love it to be the AJ fight, but I just don't think he's really essentially motivated to box again. I don't think in his mind he's got a reason to. He's obviously got the Netflix show. he's got other sort of things going on in his life. So it'd be interesting to see. But really, in all honesty, I don't think we'll see him box again.
One thing I would say though, Sean, he craves the spotlight, right? He craves it. You can tell by social media. Can he let it go?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's got the WWE for that if he really wanted to, hasn't he? So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in that world again. He's always going to be popular on social media because of the character he is. He's controversial. Wouldn't be surprised if we see him in politics one day. He seems that type of guy. So I don't think we'll ever keep him out the spotlight, unfortunately.
Okay, thank you. Coming to you next, Daz. Daz, is Tyson Fury sounding like a fighter that wants to return from your inside knowledge?
I think he's going to come back, mate. I don't think he's done. I'm fairly confident. I think he's going to be back. I mean, he's saying he wants a Usyk fight. I mean, you know, listen. Let's be right. The two Usyk fights were close fights.
Yeah.
I mean, I had Tyson actually winning the first one. The second one was one of them where I thought I won't be shocked either way. So you know there were close fights. Does he go back in with him with Usyk? Is that going to be what Usyk wants? Ultimately, on that, money talks. I think Turkey talks as well. You know, I agree with Brett. I don't think Tyson needs a warm up if he's to fight AJ, but maybe that fight with AJ is the warm.
That's a good point.
Up for a possible return with Usyk. That's where it's going to be. And let's be honest, if Fury gets a win over AJ, then gets a win over Usyk, you know, that's not going to do his legacy any harm, is it, for this generation? Whether that's possible, I don't know. But you know, maybe that's the route he's going to go. But I think I'm definitely going to see him fight again. I don't think there's any question about that.
Okay, so I'll start with Brett. So Brett, we sat here now, and it's August 2026. Would the AJ versus Fury fight have happened?
I mean, I want to say yes, but I would. Let's come back to not in this show, but let's come back to me to see if my words are right. That I don't think something's right with AJ. So it's not for me. Yeah, there's the unknown of Fury can come back and Fury can beat most heavyweights if he wants to. I don't know what's going on with AJ, but the fact that it's been so silent, other than the nibble with Jake Paul, it's been very silent. And I know Spencer Oliver leaked the Yoka thing. So they're obviously thinking, can we get him? But why is no one talking about his supposed elbow injury? Is it that bad? Didn't he have surgery on it like 8 months ago?
Eddie Hearn was very quick to come out and talk about it beforehand, wasn't there? But we've not heard nothing afterwards. And
so it's strange. It's strange. And the only thing I think is that they're waiting for the cash out fight with Fury. So I'll be optimistic and say on the dates that you just gave me, we'll see that fight.
Same one to you, Sean. We sat here. It's August 2026. Would that fight have happened?
I'm not so sure. I don't think it would have. I just think, as Brett said there, with AJ, it seems so strange. It was only a few weeks ago. He was on about taking over the world of football with Eddie Hearn. Sort of, I think it was a football agency he was on about launching. So I don't know with AJ, as Brett said a couple of times. It seems all a bit muddled. He's thinking what he's looking to do. I generally don't think we will as much as we do, unfortunately.
Okay, and to close the show out, Daz, we sat here August 2026. Would Fury and AJ have shared a ring?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say that it will have at least been announced, and we're in the build up to it by August next year. But that's a long time for AJ to have been out the ring. It's a a long time for Tyson to have been out the ring. So yeah, it has happened by then.
Okay, so you've heard the views of me, Brett, and Darren, and Sean regarding all things Tyson Fury. Post your comments below, like, comment, subscribe. This has been Last Bell Boxing, proudly sponsored by Shore Building Services and SC Travel. See you on the next video. Cheers, boys.